Every single day, I get this question. How can I apply to study in Germany? What is the complete step-by-step process? Can you please guide me? Sure, that's what we do at Leazear. In this video, I'm going to give you a complete step-by-step overview if you're planning to study in Germany or if you're already in the middle of the process. Watch this video until the end, because at the end of the video, I'm going to tell you how to download this guide. This guide is mainly focused on students who are applying for masters in Germany, but if you're applying for bachelors, you should still watch this video because it's going to help you a lot, and for that I'm going to make a different video.
Hi, I am Tayyib Saeed from Team Leazear. At Leazear, we are making digital products for universities and international students for making their admission and relocation process a lot easier.
If you want to study in Germany and get access to all the information that you need, subscribe now to my YouTube channel and hit the bell icon to never miss any update. In this video, I'm going to give you an overview of the complete process. The whole process is being divided into mainly these 6 steps, which are further divided into more steps. In this video, I'm going to be explaining each one of them. Step 1 is to search for the study programs. Mainly there are 2 websites, they are DAY and HRK. The links you can find in the guide. Let's click on this link. You'll be taken to this page here. Here you can search by keyword, let's say computer science. Course type is master. Language is English only. Field of study natural sciences, because computer science is part of natural sciences. You can see 418 results here. You can apply these filters. I'm going to explain this in another video, but let's have a look at one course here. So there you can find some information, but rather looking at the information here, I'll go to the course website, but for an overview, I'll look for the requirements if I match them or not. And on the course website, you can find the whole detail. You can find the admission requirements, tuition fee, deadlines, every single thing that you need. The HRK website is similar, but you can find more courses over here. Similarly, you can apply more filters. This will also be part of the coming video. Make sure you have selected English as a language and follow the same process. In the coming videos, I'm going to be also making a video about shortlisting of universities and your favorite programs to make sure that they are fitting your genuine interest, not some random university that you want to apply to. Once you shortlist your study programs, the next step is to prepare all the required documents is on the university website. They could be all of these, some of these could be 1 or 2 more. They are applied in specific study programs. GRE, GMAT are not required by all universities. I would personally say 1%. Maybe that I'm wrong, but you got an idea, like it's just required by a few universities, but make sure you have a clear look at them. The proof of language proficiency certificate is also required. In some cases, the universities accept a proficiency certificate from your previous university if your studies were in English, but in most cases you have to submit an IELTS, TOEFL or equivalent certificate. If your course is in both languages, German or English, then you have to provide both certificates according to the requirements of the university. In the coming videos, I'm going to explain what are the notarized or certified copies, how to prepare your motivation letter, recommendation letter, any of those requirements. And also I'll explain if you need proficiency certificate like from university or you must be submitting IELTS, TOEFL or anything like that. You might be thinking what are notarized or certified copies. So let's go to Leazear website for a second. Here we go to admission documents and there you see certified documents for master's admission in Germany. Here you can see all the details. Let's get back to our requirements. Okay, once you have prepared your requirements, the next step is to send your application to the German universities. There are 2 ways to apply to universities and send your applications. One is to apply through uni-assist and the other one is to apply directly. These are 2 different processes. You will see if a university has required its application through uni-assist or to apply directly on the university portal. Through uni-assist, there are further 2 ways. One is through VPD. That means that you have to apply through uni-assist, but you get a document that you have to submit at the university portal and you have to apply at the university portal with that document. Another way is that you apply completely through uni-assist, where they send your documents after evaluation if you pass the evaluation. But one step that I missed in the start, which is before step 1, is you have to check if you're eligible for studying in Germany or not. For that also there is a video coming. And about uni-assist, there is going to be complete video. It's an organization that evaluates your documents for the universities. Once you apply through uni-assist or university portal online, the next part is to send your documents by post. This is required by most of the universities, just that you know. If they do not require it, they would have mentioned it on their university website that we do not need any documents by post. Just online apply is enough. But by most universities, they require documents by post. And make sure those documents that you are sending are the notarized or certified copies of the original copies. You don't have to send the original copies, just that you know. Once you have completed the application process, the next step is to wait for the admission. You will get it in good time, maybe in a few weeks or months, but the university understands that you have to apply for a student visa. In that case, they try to send it as earlier as possible, but if you don't get it in time, then you should definitely get in touch with your university and find out why it is taking so long. If you get admission in more than one university, then in that case, read all these 4 points, which I'm not going to explain them here, and inform the other universities that you don't want to come. We have mentioned the CHE university ranking, which is for German universities. To give you a glimpse of this, which I'm not going to explain in this video, you'll be taken to this website and it will take you to this website. Maybe we go to this one directly, or maybe we go from here. Here you can see you can search by university, town, or course of study or program. We write computer science. You can put anyone you want to. You can see here different rankings of computer science related universities, but don't worry about it. I'm going to make another video about it, as it will be part of the ranking if that is important or not. Just let me know in the comments if you think it is important. Maybe you are right, maybe you are wrong. I'm going to tell you in the comments, but you will be shocked a little bit in that case. What if you got rejection from the university? There is still a way to get admission from the university, and you have to write a reconsideration letter. In my case, one of my admission was rejected and I really wanted to go to that university, and I wrote them a reconsideration letter. I talked to the head of the program, and at the end I was able to get into the university. So sometimes there could be a mistake. Sometimes your documents may not have matched. Sometimes your document is missing, or there is numerous clauses. There may be admission restrictions. There may be a very high competition that you will not be able to get admission in that. There was a student who asked this question about admission restrictions, which I have already answered. You can find this detail here, but again, this will be a topic for another video because there is more detail to it. If you got questions, definitely make an account here on this website by signing up, and we will also be having the bootcamp listed on this website, so make sure you have an account here. We usually try to respond in 1 day or 2 days max, but sometimes it may take longer because we are doing a lot of other things as well. Once you get your admission letter in your hand, congratulations, you have achieved your first milestone. If you got admission, let me know in the comments. I'll be happy to hear that. Step number 4 is to apply for student visa, and the first and foremost step is visa appointment. Make sure you apply for student visa appointment as soon as possible. In some countries it takes very long, and in some countries students have already booked their appointment before admission letter, which I don't understand. Why would they do it? But they do it. So try to get your appointment as soon as possible. Keep an eye on the embassy website or the consulate, whichever is responsible for your application. Make sure you read all the information related to student visa on the consulate or embassy website, and prepare all these requirements which will be listed on the embassy website. Could be a little bit different depending on your country or the consulate or embassy you are applying from. But the most important part is the German block bank account. German block bank account is a unique kind of account. That means you will have to make an account in Germany while sitting in your country, where you have to deposit for 1 year 10,236 euros. The embassy or consulate can ask for 2 years of blocked amount, that could be 20,472 euros, which means this is your amount. When you come here for the next 12 months or 24 months, in case of 2 years, you can withdraw an amount of 853 per month. For the winter semester, Leazear is bringing you a blocked bank account, so you can apply directly online without having all the bureaucratic stuff that you have to do otherwise. So always keep an eye. There could be some good news coming up. The next important document that you need is travel insurance. Travel insurance is an insurance that you would need for your visa. You have to submit that at the time of your visa interview or when you're getting your visa from the embassy or consulate. Your travel insurance must cover 92 days of minimum duration, 30,000 euros of medical coverage, and must be covering all the Schengen countries. For travel insurance, you can go to Leazear website and apply there online, and just fill the form. Along with travel insurance, you may be asked to submit a proof of German health insurance. There are 2 types of health insurances: public health insurance and private health insurance. There are a few of the differences mentioned here, but more of them are mentioned on the Leazear website. Let's go to visa and health insurance and select public versus private. So there you can see more of the differences here. And to apply for health insurance, you can go directly here, get it online, You can select any of these two, which are the top two in Germany. We have a third one as well coming up. But if you want to apply for private one, you can also apply for private health insurance on the Leazear website as well. I personally would prefer public health insurance. If you apply here, then you can fill up the form, you can see the progress bar, and you will get your health insurance online. But generally it is required when you reach Germany and applying for enrollment. In the time of COVID-19, since the students are only allowed to apply for enrollment online, you may be asked for health insurance proof as well. Step number 5 is to apply for student accommodation. Make sure you have applied for student accommodation before your arrival. Either you're applying for student visa or you have already applied, but before your arrival, make sure you already applied for student accommodation because it takes a long time. You could be lucky to get it quicker. There are different kinds of them. I'm not going into detail. You can find them in the guide, but I'm going to make a video about this and a few blogs on this as well. How to find it and what are different kinds of accommodation that you can apply for. Step number 6 is arriving in Germany. Once you arrive in Germany, you have to register your address at the city hall. They call it Rathaus in Germany. You may need to make an appointment or you can go directly over there. In the time of Corona, make sure you visit their website and see for the details. Either you need to book an appointment or not. And make sure you go as early there as possible because there's a long queue and you may need a long time to wait for your appointment. The next step is to activate your blocked bank account. If you don't do that, you will not be able to withdraw money from your account. The next step is to enroll at the university. As I explained, in the COVID-19 times, you do not have to go to the university, you can only do it online. But in general, you have to go to the admission office and enroll at the university with all the documents that they need. Here's a general list of all the documents, but make sure you look at the university website and check what documents they need. You should bring all the documents with you in the original format because they want to see all the documents in the original format. Step number 6.4 is applying for residence permit in Germany. The visa you have got from your home country is valid only for 3 months or 6 months, not more than that. When you reach Germany, make sure you apply for an appointment as early as possible at the Foreign Authority or Foreign Office. They call it Ausländerbehörde in German. They will send you a letter in which you will see all these documents, plus maybe more documents, whichever are required. Read your form very carefully and follow it according to the instructions given over there. We talked about the health insurance before, so the proof is also required by the Ausländerbehörde as well. And try to apply for it as soon as possible because the earlier you apply, the earlier appointment would be. And similarly, you'll get your residence permit in time. Once you have that, you'll be able to work beside your studies. Once you do all of these bureaucratic stuff, make sure you organize your semester very carefully. Look at the course curriculum, look at the course module that you want to take, and focus on your studies and try to find a job as soon as possible. In the coming months, I'm going to be making a lot of videos about the whole process and after arrival, how to organize your studies, how to set up your curriculum, everything that you would need, how to apply for student jobs, how much can you work, in what times, how you should work beside your studies and be as efficient with your studies as possible because both going to take time from you. So make sure you subscribe to my channel because you do not want to miss any of the information and you want to have as easier life here as possible. That's what we want to do at Leazear.com. And tell all your friends about my YouTube channel, about our startup Leazear.com. I'll show you in a second how to download this guide. In this guide, you'll also find important tips, how to manage your finances, how much could be your expenses, how to apply for student jobs. I have written articles about student jobs on Leazear website as well. 13 tips for successfully finding student jobs, how to work in German companies, how to work in German universities, and more content is coming up. And as I promised in the start, I'll tell you how to download this guide. To download this guide, you can go here on Leazear website, and here at the end you will see a download button. Click on this, enter your first name and then your email, and you will get a guide from us. But before you go, I would highly suggest you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. There will be a button like this. Click on that. There will be a bell icon. When you click on this one, you get all the updates instantly as soon as I upload new videos. And see you in the next video.